So the gluteus maximus, it is the ultimate muscle in the body. It is the biggest one. And as above, so below, as above, so below. You gotta be low, in order to open up the lotus, in order to open up your ilium bone, which in Hebrew it's kesel. Opening the kesel is kesil. Kesil is like a so-called stupid. But what we ought to know is that the ilium bone holds the ultimate exile, which is the gluteus maximus. This is the biggest muscle in the body. It is very heavy. What I'm trying to talk about now is about exile. What is the connection between exile and the gluteus maximus? We need to understand that things like chair, it's an invention that everybody uses today. It means that the human consciousness is hijacked using the body. I'll give you an example, okay? This chair here, if I sit on it, I sit on the chair. I don't activate. My legs are numb. Like, there's no tension in the strings of the leg. There's no tension. And we were taught that we were ought to sit like that as children, as kids. This is the ultimate hollow cost because you pay with your body for an assimilation of consciousness. And this assimilation is a part of an experiment. This technology is foreign to any mammal, okay? When you use this, you don't use your body. How can you be humble? You cannot be humble if you don't hum to the bell. Because once you go into the gluteus maximus and you see, you know, like in squat, what happens is that you gotta use your heart because this is emotion. This holds a lot of emotion, the gluteus maximus. The reason that males today are so stuck in the logos, in the word, in sentence, no emotion, you don't see emotion in men today, is because they don't know how to use the gluteus. They sit on chairs, they go to the halls of shame. If you want to go back to use your gluteus maximus, the best way will be to squat, never use a chair. This is the white man's army. This is the technology of making you foreign to the sun, foreign to the earth, because you cannot really ground when you're on chairs. It's impossible to ground when your strings of your body, the contrabass of the orchestra is weak. If this is weak, if the contrabass is weak, there will be no bass. It's all about the bass. This is basic. Like, you don't even have to squat. You can kneel. I'm kneeling right now, and I feel my knee is giving me so juiciness. The juiciness comes to the kidneys. I kid you not. It's about the knee. It goes back to my pie kneel. I kneeled and I get to pie. I feel like the salvation comes when there's an eye, and salivation comes when you are stretching the cords of your body. This will be in another video, but I really suggest you to learn how to squat. This is the best thing you can do for yourself. Never sit with friends, never sit with family. Don't do that. Don't be an example of assimilated consciousness. Don't be an example of a sheep